Today we are here to present before you an audio-visual based on Maharishi Debendranath Tagore's three most able and worthy daughters-in-law, Gyanadanandini Devi, Kadambari Devi and Mrinalini Devi. In this endeavour, along with historical facts, we have tried to capture some of the most cherished and enticing emotional moments of Thakur Poribar, for which the film owes its debt to revered author Chitra Dev's renowned book Thakur Badi Randor Mahol and Rabindranath Tagore's Chele Bela. Presenting before you a short video entitled Teen Konna Dan, featuring three extraordinary women of Thakur Badi. The year was 1859. The frenetic activities of the morning was over in Jorashako, and the sun was fierce in the afternoon sky. The cacophony of mixed sounds in busy Jorashako seemed to fade at the beginning of the narrow lane, which ended in an impressive mansion. Although the sun was blazing overhead, the sun that was to light up Bengal, the sun that was to become the spiritual beacon of the people of Bengal, Rabindranath, or Robi, was not yet born. An enclosed palanquin was spotted in front of the focal gate of the interior apartment of the house. Attired in a red-coloured typical dress known as medjai, complemented by the characteristic thick gold bangles and earrings, the palanquin bearers were engrossed in wiping out the tiny droplets of perspiration of their fatigue, while a small girl of 7 stepped out from the distinctive yellow-red enclosure of the palanquin of Thakur Badi. Though Rabindranath Tagore, the creator, and the 5-year-old child Mini of Kabuliwala, his creation, were yet to arrive, the innocence and blissfulness of Mini can be compared to this 7-year-old girl, who is none other than Maharishi Debendranath's exceptionally proficient second son, Satyendranath Tagore's young bride. With the passage of time, she passed from childhood to maturity, helped all the way by her ever-supportive husband, Satyendranath, the first Indian to join the Indian civil service. In a letter from England, he had written to his beloved wife, "Tomar mone ki lage na? আমাদের স্ত্রীলোকেরা এত অল্প বয়সে বিবাহ করে যখন বিবাহ কি তারা জানে না। তোমার বিবাহ তো তোমার হয় নাই, তোমার পিতা কেবল তোমাকে দান করিয়াছেন." He also wrote, "তুমি যে পর্যন্ত বয়স্ক, শিক্ষিত ও সকল বিষয়ে উন্নত না হইবে, সে পর্যন্ত আমরা স্বামী স্ত্রী সম্পর্কে প্রবেশ করিব না." The 13-year-old girl, standing on the vast terrace of Thakur Badi, flooded in moonlight, read further, "আমার ইচ্ছা তুমি আমাদের স্ত্রীলোকের দৃষ্টান্ত স্বরূপ হইবে, কিন্তু তোমার আপনার উপরেই তাহার অনেক নির্ভর." The rest is history. Someone had to shake the patriarchal foundations of the Tagore mansion, and fate had chosen Gyanadanandini Devi to do that. At a time when an Indian woman crossing the seas or Kala Pani was unheard of, her fortitude created a social sensation. Her fearlessness and boldness was not free from inquisitive interrogations of society. But history remains ever responsive to such intrusive interrogations. Back in Calcutta, an ever-rebellious Gyanadanandini Devi spread her newfangled visions in her native land. She remains ever esteemed for popularizing the modern style of draping a sari with elegance and ease. She even commercially publicized to train other women to drape the sari in her novel style, as the traditional Bengali style of wearing the sari became too cumbersome and inconvenient to break the fetters of social discrimination. As a matter of fact, it was Gyanadanandini Devi who had introduced the concept of nuclear family in Bengal. Theirs was apparently the first nuclear family across entire Bengal. Although she lived in a different house with her husband, she never lost her attachment with the Jorashako Thakur Poribar. This multifaceted, talented lady also had a considerable literary flair. A remarkable literary initiative of Gyanadanandini Devi was Balok, a children's periodical that she published in Bangla. It was an illustrated journal which stimulated the blooming talent of the children. Music, drama, and books were an integral part of the Tagore family. This was, however, mostly restricted to men, till Gyanadanandini reformed the rules. Her wholehearted engrossment and participation in the plays, from tying the turbans for her brothers-in-law to the theatrical performances in Raja or Rani in the character of Queen Sumitra, while Rabindranath played the King Vikram, gave her immense pleasure. Gyanadanandini's life was never a bed of roses. It was a thorny pathway of difficulties, challenges, and obstacles. Her willpower, determination, and fortitude had been her strength throughout her life, and she will always be remembered as a symbol of the modern Bengali woman. It was in the year 1936 that Rabindranath Tagore composed those memorable lines which remain one of his most iconic feminist statements. The renowned song from the famous dance drama Chitrangada, which resonates in our memory forever. Ami Chitrangada, Ami Rajendra Nandini, Nohi Devi, Nohi Shamanna Nari. Puja kori more rakhibe urdhe, she nohi nohi. Hela kori more rakhibe piche, she nohi nohi. যদি পার্শ্বে রাখো মোরে সংকটে সম্পদে, সম্মতি দাও যদি কঠিন ব্রতে সহায় হতে, পাবে তবে তুমি চিনিতে মোরে। আজ শুধু করি নিবেদন, আমি চিত্রাঙ্গদা, রাজেন্দ্র নন্দিনী।